Yeah, it's weird.
Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, bringing you up sky high. We're going to see where those two drop ships are going to drop our two participants right as they come in. Seeing those drop ships, just bringing our combatants, getting a good view of the forest colony. There is one, and there's the other. Both of them just swooping in, placing our two combatants down. We are going to be seeing... McGruberr, we were right.
I think we were.
Yep, Dragon 1N and the Thunderbolt 5SS. So, we don't even need to give away your builds. It is completely obvious. So, good luck, participants. And you can see Ascaloth right down there showboating with that flamethrower. Just showboating away with that flamethrower.
This is definitely going to be a good match. The 5SS, obviously one of the best heavy mechs in the game. Huge alpha. However, with that DACA from the Dragon 1N, he is going to have a hard time landing hits on everything. So he's really going to have to choose his positions wisely. He's really going to have to choose his shots wisely.
Agreed, especially because with that flamethrower, that'll cause that Thunderbolt to overheat very quickly. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Ascaloth making a very interesting move. We are going to check in with xCico right now. A good distance from each other, quite some time to go before we actually get engaged in this match based on Ascaloth's movements. However, at the same time, it will be interesting to see how Ascaloth decides to play this, because clearly he has the range. Those AC5s definitely outrange the medium pulse lasers. What do you think, McGruberr?
Yeah, he definitely has the range. That's why xCico is definitely going to have to choose his positioning wisely. He cannot expose himself at a range. He just doesn't. He's just not going to stand a chance there. Now, also, he's at a severe disadvantage when it comes to mobility, with the Dragon being at 81 kph. It's quite a bit of speed for a heavy chassis. So he's really going to have to choose his positions wisely and his shots wisely. xCico, that is.
That is very true. The question is, when are these two combatants going to meet each other on the field of battle? They are definitely on opposite sides of the map. We will, however, have to see how they play it out. Again, Ascaloth clearly has the range, and he could just double tap xCico and then pull back out. xCico would have to chase him down, which he can with the faster mech. However, with a faster top speed. However, the question is, will that be the case?
Yeah, I think that xCico is definitely playing to his advantage and just kind of chilling. I don't think it would be wise for him to roll out and try to fight this Dragon at a range. So if he can get that Dragon to come to him, he's definitely going to have more of an advantage. If they can get within brawling range, the alpha of that a 5SS should be able to tear the Dragon apart pretty well. It's not exactly a heavy mech that's known for taking hits, the Dragon that is, so we'll see what happens.
True, it is a glass cannon, but again, if Ascaloth plays to the strength of the Dragon, it is very, very unlikely that he will close that distance. There's no reason to. The Wub Bolt can get a good range. You can reach out and touch someone at 700 meters with those medium pulse lasers if he has the modules equipped. But the question is, does he or does he not? We're going to have to assume he does, but will that be the case? There's plenty of cover, and there's really no reason for Ascaloth to be getting into that kind of a duel. Not with that base of range. Okay, the two combatants are coming within sight of each other. The question is, who will take the first shot?
That's going to be absolutely crucial at this point. if Ascaloth can get the first shot off, he can definitely get that DACA going and really cause that screen shake, which is going to make targeting really hard for xCico. So he's really, it looks to me, I think Ascaloth may have just spotted. Yep, we've got a spot, and he is firing away with those AC.
Yep, xCico just got out of that range, missing and dodging those by inches. The question is, how will Ascaloth respond?
Yeah, he's okay. Getting within brawling range, absolutely up close here. He's really got to back off of those flamers, or he is not going to make it.
Yep, and on top of it, he's got to make sure that he nurses that arm. He is able to outmaneuver the Thunderbolt. He is, but the question is, will he be able to hang on to that arm? And it's gone.
There's that arm is gone. This match could be over.
Now, the question is, will that one
Absolutely
flamer, it depends, will that one flamer be able to take on that Thunderbolt? I know it won't kill the Thunderbolt, but maybe it'll overheat enough to cause that Thunderbolt to have a death.
I think that xCico definitely needs to keep his rear torso away from Ascaloth here. That flamer does have a high crit chance, so he needs to stay back there. He doesn't want to lose components.
Ascaloth's still putting up a fight, even though he did lose his primary weapon.
He's got a hard choice here.
Destroyed.
Lagged him. He's got a real hard choice here. He could alpha into the center torso. If he misses, he could kill himself. Or if he hits him, he could also kill his enemy.
Oh, he ran away to put
like
that
he's trying to
flamer
get
out of
away.
range.
There's this alpha coming, maybe. Oh.
Putting that flamer. Oh, it's close. Ascaloth's not giving it up.
And he killed
And there
himself.
we go.
Overheating from a flamer, you hate to see it, but that is rough. What a good match, though.
Very good match. It looks like xCico is going to be moving on to the